Hello, guys. I'm back with another review, and I'm just giving my thoughts on Borat subsequent movie film, the sequel to, I guess, the original Borat back in 2006. It's kind of weird they took 14 years to make a sequel, and man, this movie, it is not very nice. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's definitely lost all the humor the original one had, because back in the day, the original movie was pretty funny. This one, it's in the one generation, and the jokes are not funny. They're most of the time disgusting. And the way how they end the movie, well, since this is gonna be a very short review, since I didn't really like this movie, like this, because I haven't watched a lot of movies this year, but this is definitely the worst one, and I hate to say that for a Borat movie, since I liked the original one, and I might actually go back and review that movie, basically rewatch it, since I haven't watched that since I was like in my early teens. No, not even early teens. I was still like, wait, what age was I? I know I watched it like a year or two late, so I didn't watch it on the actual year it came out. It's like I was a few years later when I watched it. Yeah, I think like 2 years. So I was like 11, so not even in my teens then. Yeah, yeah, 11. I think I was 11. But yeah, that movie was pretty funny. It just didn't it didn't make me feel disgusted like this movie. The story, wanting to, because he basically, because after the end of the first movie, he basically goes to jail for, I guess, all this time in his country. I can't remember. I don't know how you describe it. It's like, oh god, that fictional city, because it's not a real city, is it? Kazakhstan or however you say it. It's like Pakistan, but Kazakhstan, something like that. Yeah. I think I'm saying it one anyway. For the fictional city. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed the original movie. Also, there's the character who's by his side in the original movie. Yeah, he's not in this movie. I think they said he's basically dead. And it's like, oh god, I'm not even gonna say what they did to him. You can watch the movie yourself to find out, because that's all I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, I wish that guy was in the movie. But instead, we get like Bobat's daughter. Because basically, all of Bobat's sons hate him. But I guess the daughter still loves him. And man, the way how he treats his daughter in this whole movie. Because for him to get. Because basically, something happened to his country. It's, basically, his country is viewed as a horrible place. So he's trying to get like. Basically, go to the vice president and basically gift his daughter to the vice president, since I guess he's basically trying to say that the president's a pedo. Oh god, this movie is it's racist, it's sexist, it's just all those things, and it's just kind of weird that they got like actual political people in this movie, like the president, like even though he was barely in a proper scene compared to one of, I guess, Donald Trump's friends. Yeah, since he's in the movie, and yeah, what are you gonna do with him? Why did they agree to be in this movie? Also, I'm just gonna say Tom Hanks is in this movie, because I'm just gonna say what happens at the end now. Anyway, then I'm just gonna say a few other things before I end this review, because I don't want it to be a long review. Because this movie, I'm just gonna say it, it's an awful, it's an awful movie. Because like I said, I haven't watched a lot of movies this year, and I kind of wish I didn't watch this one, but I had to do it for one of my followers. Like he wanted me to review it, so yeah. Because I did enjoy the original movie, so that's why I gave this one a chance. But to have a Borat movie in this generation, yeah, this movie's gonna bomb hard with all the stuff that's in the movie. You can kind of, from how I'm describing it, you can kind of think what kind of awful things they do in the movie. It's just weird because in the original movie, yeah, Borat's someone who doesn't really understand things. So he doesn't really understand American culture, and that was like the joke. And then that was basically the whole joke. That he doesn't understand things, and you just seen his reaction to things in America, and he just came off more as funny instead of me hating his character, especially putting his daughter in the mix, the way how he treats her, and this weird book that he gives her. I'm not talking about that book. Oh god. But basically, that's kind of the things that he's got from Kazakhstan, whatever you call that fictional city. Because basically, the only reason why he was, let out of jail, so he could get something diminished. So I guess his country, will be or whatever, man. I just don't care about the story. It's just this movie's trash. I just can't even try to explain the story. So yeah, basically at the end, Borat's responsible for the virus. Yeah, that's what they're trying to say. Borat's responsible for the virus. He was basically sent there on purpose, like everything that his goal was, like, yeah, that was because he was basically supposed to send this animal as a gift to was it vice president or something? But then he does it with his daughter instead. But then he doesn't want to do that. Well, from the other person that was going to give it to. Oh look, there's the person who I'm doing this review for. So yeah, they're basically saying Borat's the reason why the virus happened. That's happening in real life. Like, whose idea was this to make this movie? The comedy is so bad compared to the original movie where it was genuinely funny. This one's just cringingly. I don't even know if I said that right. It's just basically the comedy's cringe. That's what I'm saying. It's the ultimate cringe. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just pretty bad. They shouldn't have made this movie. That's all I'm saying. And to joke about the virus situation, yeah, that's just messed up. And him going to sell his daughter and just all the jokes they do with that. But in the end, I guess he finds a heart to not do that because this black woman in the movie kind of shows like how women are actually supposed to be, like how they are in. Oh god, it's just this movie. But yeah, at least the black woman's like the only decent character in this movie, since she's the reason why Borat and the daughter are not still brainwashed by the way how they view things in Kazakhstan, because the daughter just thought like women don't have rights and stuff. They can't drive, like. But then like from her, like she finds out things from other people that they can drive and all that. Like it's just this movie's so weird. And then she gets a job and all that. Yeah, she definitely makes the right choice for the most part until the dad tries to find her. And then, tries to make her be with Donald Trump's friend, I guess. It's just a weird movie. But, he stops that because he realizes it's not the right thing to do. But yeah, basically that black lady was the one who showed him what they was doing wasn't right. It's just, this movie's just so weird anyway. And like I said before, Tom Hanks is in this movie. And if you know in real life, Tom Hanks actually had the virus. And there's a scene where you see Borat coughing on him, since Borat was basically the reason why the virus happened. That's what they're trying to say. Yeah. They basically sent him to spread the virus and blaming it on China. Like, this movie is so racist and sexist. I don't know why they made this movie in this current time. Like, what do you think people are gonna think of this movie? It's obviously gonna bomb hard. So yeah, that's just my review. I just don't want to talk about it for too long. I'm just gonna end it here. God, it's weird someone made this movie. All I'm gonna say is if you was ever thinking to watch this movie, which is on Prime anyway, don't watch it. Just watch the original movie. I think that's on Prime too. But yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace. With